Hello, the YouTube says Secondary here, using secondary weapons, and today I'm bringing you some Halo 4 gameplay using the Magnum, and just kind of saying what I'm going to be doing on Halo. Because it's not like Call of Duty in the way that I can use pistols and get kill streaks and somehow get a lot of kills doing that way, but I will be using like the power weapons because in a way they're equivalent to kill streaks. So if you guys aren't a fan of that, that's fine, but that's kind of what I'm doing. So just talking about Halo 4. I've got about 2 hours into the game. I'm loving it so far. It is it flows well. I'd say the game does. It's a very solid game. I say at the moment I'm preferring it to Reach, but that's sort of in like the honeymoon phase of the game. I've literally just got it, and I'm just stopping to record this commentary. I will get back on it. I'll just give you some brief tips and some advice that I've found. Like I haven't played for that long, so take everything that you hear with a pinch of salt, I guess. But the Promethean weapons so far, love them to bits. They are the shit. I mean, like for instance, there's like almost like the equivalent to a rocket launcher, but in the Promethean version. And every time I've seen someone shoot that thing, it's got a kill. It's sort of like it's like a red mist, and it locks on. So definitely, if you see that, get it. But the best sort of gun you can call in, from what I've found so far, is if it's there, is the saw. It's like a UNFC weapon. It is fully automatic. It's sort of like a light machine gun, but mixed with a submachine gun, if that makes sense. Like it fires very fast. It just destroys. So it just tears through. And like in this game, I get it at the end and just go on like an absolute tear, holding down the top bit. But the game so far, I am loving it. So definitely get the saw if it comes up in the like pickups box. Just talking a bit about the Magnum and the secondary weapons in this game, the pistols. The Magnum, I'm loving it so far. It seems a lot better than the one in Halo Reach, if that makes sense. Like the reticle, they've got, like, for those of you that have played Halo Reach, all that there was there was a circle as the reticle, but now it's a circle within a circle, so it helps for that added accuracy. I do think it's a solid weapon in this game. Like I've only been using this, and I've been like in gunfights against people with the what am I saying? Yeah, I've been in gunfights with people using like the DMR and the other one, and I've been like winning some of them. It's just pretty much if you're using it, just make sure you strafe well, and you'll pretty much be fine. I think you'll be set. But here on this map especially, what you want to do is if you want to do well in the game, like you see in this game, is hold up this top bit. If you especially playing, if you're running with a party, just try and hold up the top bit because you can do some real damage when you're up there. Like we were losing in this game, and at the end we sort of just come together and hold the top, and we just start tearing it up a little bit. But Halo 4, it's very fun. It seems almost more fast-paced, but the maps seem very big. All the maps I've played on so far have been quite big, and I've just been playing normal Slayer. Haven't been playing like Big Team Battle or anything like that yet. So the maps are quite big, but it's a very fun game. What I found so far. Just some more tips that I can think of. I'm trying to think of is the armor abilities. The armor abilities that I've used so far have been I've used the shield. I've used the Promethean vision, that was quite good. I've used the shift where you sort of like boost to one side. That's what I've been mainly using. I think I'm using that in this game. That's very good. That's very strong. That is, like, especially for when grenades are thrown and you quickly have to dash away. That seems to be quite a popular one. I'm trying to think of the other ones that I've used. I don't think I've used many more than that. And that is pretty much all the ones that I have used. I haven't unlocked the others yet, because you have to unlock them on this Halo, which some of you may not know. But I am loving the game. It's very good. It flows well, like I've said. And the people that are playing it on Halo, it's hard to say because a lot of new people are getting it. You can't really tell if it's good or not, but especially the people that I've been in some games that I've played against some mediocre people and played against some class people already. So it seems the servers who seem to be getting into games with seems quite mixed, if that makes sense. But in this game you can just see how I'm using the pistol. Very effective. I will be using the Promethean pistol. I did try and use the plasma pistol a bit, but it did not seem very good at all. But I picked up the Promethean pistol, and that seems to be quite good as well. So you can definitely expect to see some gameplay using that. Oh, and when you do get your sort of like, it's almost like a kill streak in a way. Like when you think about 5 kills, you'll get like a little icon. It says it's got like 3 options. Like usually like a power up or like something like a bubble shield or an overshield, and there should be 2 guns or a gun and a grenade. Um, I picked the overshield the first time, never did it again because the guns like really help you. Like power weapons don't spawn as often on the map, so you should definitely try and like grab the weapons when you get them. Like the ones to look out for the sword. Have used the scat shot. That's quite good as well. I would recommend that, to be fair. And just generally things like that. Generally the Promethean weapons are really good. Like the is it the railgun? The railgun, it's like this gun where you charge it up and boom. It's like a one shot. That's very powerful. That is. I like that a lot. What am I trying to say here? What's the other one called? Like the rocket launcher thing that I've said. Also the sniper rifle, the normal sniper rifle, and the normal rocket launcher is still very good. like if for those of you who don't know, you may be noticing now, it sounds very different. All the sounds have been changed, and especially when using the sniper rifle, it sounds like a lot sort of, I don't know, cleaner, I want to say. It's like that was terrible. But it's very like, it's very different. It seems sharper. I think sharper is the right word. All the weapons seem more sharper. So definitely just, I love it. To be fair, I just want to play it more now. It's addicting as usual. One thing I have noticed though, because there's so much armor ability and there's so much not armor ability, because there's so much different armor on this one. Before there was like only a few, so you could kind of tell which every helmet was, but on this one there's just flipping loads. Like you'll be like looking, the amount of customization that is kind of crazy. So I haven't really bought any armor stuff yet, but you have to buy things like armor abilities and guns and stuff. It's like you get like, so you don't have like, it's sort of like you have to level up until you can actually unlock it, and then you have to get enough money to unlock it, if that makes sense. But it doesn't take a lot to unlock stuff. And you don't start out with armor abilities. For those of you who haven't played your first game yet, your first game you won't have an armor ability. You won't have you won't have unlocked any weapons yet, and you just unlock them while you go through. So it's not like previous Halos in that aspect. But I think 343 have done a real good job on this game, because well, so far I've said take it with a pinch of salt, because from playing it I find it very good. Look at this saw here. Right now I don't think I'll die again. I think I'll hold it. We hold it to come back and win. I think I love it. It's so good. So definitely on this map, hold this up, the top proportion of it, and you should be fine. It's sort of like on what map was it on Halo Reach, where they had like the grab lift and you just kind of camp by that. It's sort of like that in that aspect, where you can kind of hold it and win. It's sort of like a high traffic flow area. But yeah, I think they've done a very good job with the game, 343, and I'm just loving it. But thank you. The game's over now. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed the game, please like it, comment, I suppose. But thanks for listening, and goodbye.